And would the children like to come forward for our children's time? Well, hi. How are you? Well, we're going to talk about that in just a second. It is water.
God made water because he forgives all his sins.
God made water, and you're right. And we use it. How do we use water to remind us about God forgiving all our sins?
Because if he died on the cross, then because he was getting ready to die for him.
Yeah. Baptizing. Very good. Wasn't even what I was going to talk about, but just come up here with stuff and they just come up with their own. Look at that. Why was I looking for stuff this morning? I know. All right, so how would you like to hold this for me? All right. I have here a glass of water. Just a plain old glass of water. How many of you have had a glass of water at some point in your life? Raise your hand. Yeah, everyone's had a glass of water. All right, we know a little something about water. In this hand, I have a paper clip. How many of you have ever seen a paper clip before? All right, what do you think is going to happen if I throw this paper clip in this cup of water? Do you think it's going to sink? What do you think is going to happen? It's going to sink. Anybody think it's going to float?
Yeah.
You just said it was going to sink. You're going to be a politician, I can tell. Yes, indeed. All right, raise your hand if you think it's going to float if I throw a paper clip in this glass of water. All right, how many of you think it's going to float? Raise your hand. All right, let's see. It sank. Now, this is important. I got another paper clip. What do you think is going to happen if I throw this paper clip in the water? How many of you think it's going to sink? Raise your hand. How many of you think it's going to float? All right. What do you guys think? The last one's sunk. Do you think this one's going to float or sink? Sink. Pretty sure? Pretty sure. What if I told you I can get this one to float? What do you think? All right. Could you tear me off a piece of that? Perfect. All right. Do you promise this is just a regular piece of paper towel from our kitchen downstairs? Yep, nothing special about it? No magic powers? No. All right. So, if I throw this on here. Well, now, I just want you to know that this did work downstairs. All right. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Could you rip me off another piece of paper towel? Terry was there. Terry will vouch. This worked just fine. So this is 100% user error. All right. So if I lay this on top of a paper towel, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to float? It does float. Now, what do you think is going to happen if I remove the paper towel? It's going to sink? It's going to get covered? It's going to sink? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen if I remove the paper towel? Is it going to sink or float? All right, here we go. Let's see. It floats. All on its own. See, look, it's floating all on its own. Oh, wait. See, I'm just standing here admiring that I actually did it. Do you see? Now it floats. Yeah, see? Look, it's floating. Right? You guys see? It's floating. Now, why does that work? Don't ask me. That's a science question. Find yourself a science teacher. No, but it worked, right? Sometimes things we don't think are going to work actually really do work. And that's what our gospel reading is all about today. There's a guy named Thomas, and he hears about Jesus' resurrection, and he doesn't see how that's going to work. He thinks to himself, you know what? I know a lot about stuff, and I've never seen somebody die and rise again. And no matter how many times somebody told him that it would work, he didn't believe it until he saw Jesus himself. So just like we had to see this to believe it, Thomas had to see Jesus to believe it. And you know what? God is okay with that because God will show us what we need to believe. Okay? All right. Well, today we are not going to have junior church. We are going to have choir, kid choir. So if you guys want to go downstairs and sing and color and have all kinds of fun, you can follow Miss Terry. And
I would call it fun, but we're going to try. Come with me. Follow me.
all right, you can follow Miss Terry downstairs. Whoops.